Alrighty, and welcome back guys. So firstly, Happy New Year to you all. I will explain this video why I haven't uploaded for a while, but in the meantime we have a mid-chapter update coming. There's lots to talk about with this update, it's all very exciting, so stay tuned guys. Okay, so first guys and girls, I haven't uploaded in a while and this was because of the new COVID variant. I ended up stuck in a different country, ended up 2 weeks late coming back. I've been turned away from 2 flights. When I was finally allowed back on, landed back to the country I work in, I received a nice police escort, locked in a hotel for 7 nights until I could prove I didn't have COVID. So tonight I'm back and there will be more regular videos now. I woke up to see this too, so honestly guys, I can't express my gratitude enough for this milestone. Really want to say a big thank you to you all for your support throughout 2020. Anyway, that's enough for my life now because you're probably not interested. On to the developer update and the mid-chapter update. So firstly, the clown has been reworked and we now know the details. He's going to have a new variant of his bottles and this will be called the Afterpiece Antidote. This gives out a yellow gas and anyone running through the gas will be given a 10% speed boost. You might be sat there thinking this sounds stupid, however the speed boost does include yourself too as the killer. As well as this new bottle type, the clown has finally got a rework I asked for back in June last year, and that is a reduction to his cooldown for reloading. It has gone from 5 seconds to 3 seconds as standard now, and when you reload it, it will reload 4 bottles and you can then pick and choose if you want it to be yellow or the old school style pink. So I think the clown's definitely going to have an element of skill to his play now. I am looking forward to trying out this chain smoking killer and seeing how good or bad he might be. Next up is the HUD update. There's going to be a change to the layout and I believe again this is probably going to be for the better. They now include character portraits so you know which survivor is who. As killer you will also have a hook counter and progress, and finally now you have the option to change the UI to be able to increase or decrease the display to suit you. I do like this idea of being able to pinpoint the survivors with the character pictures because I'm useless with this and always forget who they are, so at least now I can put a name to the character, especially when it's people teabagging or disrespecting me. Okay, next up we have the return of the matchmaking ratings, or MMR as it's better known. Now the devs didn't get this working properly last time, fingers crossed we see some improvements this time around. The devs have also added rank rewards to this, so you will get blood points the higher rank you finish during the reset. There is a slight potential problem I can see with this because everyone is going to be reset to rank 20 each month. This is going to be okay if MMR works well, but if not, it's going to be probably a bit of a disaster, but at least you can go and destroy some noobs, right? Okay, next up we have 2 more map graphics being updated for the mid-chapter. These are Crotus Pen Asylum and the Gideon Meat Plant. I've put a few images that were shared by the devs. I'm a fan of the map updates. I think it gives it a nice updated feel to the game, so I'll be looking forward to those coming out too. The Wraith has had a rework too and now has true invisibility. This doesn't mean you won't see his shimmer at all, you will be completely invisible outside of 24 meters. Between 24 and 16 meters you're going to be somewhat visible. I don't know what that means as yet, and within 16 meters going to be the same as what he is now, so you'll still see that shimmer. There's also a change to the trap mechanic, and this is based around the percentage of chance of escaping from his traps, so that's on screen now for you as well. Deep Wound has had a buff, and now the Deep Wound timer is now 20 seconds instead of 30 seconds, so you need to go and mend that little bit quicker. There's been some changes to some of the perks and I will explain now what they are. Diversion has had a reduction in the time it takes to get a pebble. Fixated now remains active even when you're injured. And finally, Hex Undying. Now Hex Undying is going to split opinions. Regulars in this channel will know I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of Hex Undying because when I use it generally I don't get any luck and totems are cleansed, so I find it a bit of a waste of a perk. So what have they actually changed? Okay, so what they've done this time, anytime a Hex Totem is cleansed, it will be replaced, but then Hex Undying is deactivated. Developers explain that this means you'll never lose your other Hex Totem first, which is a good thing. So if you've got Undying Ruin, when I cleanse one, you'll lose your Undying first, but at least your Ruin will still be up there, because at the minute you can cleanse Ruin and Undying will still be active doing nothing. This is probably going to make me use it a bit more. Any tokens you've also accumulated will also carry over, so it seems like a good balance. However, you do lose the aura reading, because now the aura reading you only gain when the survivor is near a dull totem. So you are losing that aspect from the perk. Like I said, and I'm sure most of you will disagree, but it's just down to my own experiences. I don't like Ruin Undying. I think it relies a lot on luck, and playing against the top teams or survivor friends, it'll see you quickly eliminated and leave you with just 2 packs. I basically like to keep my own luck in my own hands. However, this is a different topic, and all these changes will be discussed with other content creators as always on my podcast, which will be released on Monday. So if you want to hear not just my thoughts but other thoughts on these changes, make sure you press that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you'll get an update when that video is released. Hope that explains everything for you guys and girls, and really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a quick like and drop a comment. Let me know what you think of these changes. Or if you're feeling a bit adventurous, feel free to join my Discord server. The link is in the description and I will discuss this further with you. Alright, have a good night guys. Bye bye.